Let me move to the management side of the House. And again, I want to echo some of the comments that were made by actually some of my colleagues on the other side, and Senator Whitehouse. One of the things we can also do is how we save money in terms of inefficiencies and duplication. One of the concerns I have as the author of the Government Performance and Results Modernization Act, GPRA, was, and appreciate this committee's support of that, was that for the first time ever, we've got a requirement in place where agencies actually have to identify not only their most successful programs, but their least successful programs. And quite honestly, OMB has not been as forthcoming as we'd like on that. There have been some times that have been missed. There's also supposed to be a requirement of trying to narrow down each agency's amount of goals. Anybody that's managed anything knows if you've got 50 goals, you don't really have any goals at all. This legislation required a targeting of the top 3 to 5 goals per department and agency. And we'd love to see more collaboration, cooperation on implementation of GPRA.
With regard to GPRA, it has changed since I was here before, and the GPRA modernization legislation, I think, was an important change. It's also, in terms of what I've been briefed on so far, is we've actually seen improvements in where that is, a long way to go, but I think we've moved from a box-checking exercise to a strategic planning and prioritization, and I think this is something where one has to learn the skills. And I think hopefully as part of, if I am confirmed as part of the leadership at OMB, that we can continue to work on it. I think one of the most important points, and it comes back to one of the things that I mentioned in terms of lessons learned, is culture. And creating a culture of, this is not a box-checking exercise. This is a management tool that will help you deliver impact. And getting that to be a tool that's embraced in terms of thinking about, how can I do my job better? And so that culture shift is something that I'm hopeful that working with this committee and the other committee that I spent time with yesterday, that we can work on together to get the kind of savings and clear movement towards impact that's definable and recognizable. My last comment, Madam Chair, is just that, example of this is the GAO report that just came out yesterday on duplication. 162.
This is not sexy stuff. This is hard, grinded out. Lots and lots of focus on how we tax and spend, but management component has to be a higher priority, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you, Madam Chair.